day, students. I'll be your biology teacher for today, and the topic for today's lesson is variation in population. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to state what you understand by the words variation and population, mention the two types of variation, discuss briefly the two types of variation, give examples of the two types of variation, distinguish between continuous and discontinuous variation with examples, discuss the application of variation to everyday life of human beings. Variation in population. Variation can be defined as the differences which exist between organisms of the same species, while population can be defined as a group of organisms of the same species living in a specified area within a given period of time. The concept behind variation in population is that no two organisms of the same species are exactly alike. Individual organisms vary both in appearance and in physiological features. Types of variation. There are two major types of variation: morphological variation, physiological variation. 1. Morphological variation. Morphology is the branch of biology which studies the physical appearance of organisms. Therefore, the differences noticeable in the physical appearance of organisms are called morphological variation. 2. Physiological variation. Physiology is the branch of biology that deals with the normal functions of living organisms and their parts, or the way in which a living organism or bodily part functions. Thus, the different ways individuals of the same species behave or function as far as their bodies are concerned are called physiological variation. Morphological variation can be continuous. This is the type of variation which change gradually from one extreme to another. That is, in any human population, there is gradual change in height from the tallest to the smallest individual, while physiological variation can be discontinuous. This is the type of variation which can bring about the division of any population into two or more distinct groups without any intermediate stages in between. Example is the ability to roll the tongue. Examples of variation. Examples of morphological variation. 1. Height of the body. 2. Shape of various parts of the body, that is, head, mouth, nose, jaw, eyes, hair, legs, and hands. 3. Fingerprints, which could be arch, wall, or loop. Students, study the diagrams above and carry out the following activity to identify your fingerprint. On a plain paper, draw 5 boxes and label them as thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Use your biro to paint your left finger tips one after the other and apply each painted fingertips onto the boxes drawn according to their label. Study carefully and identify your print. 4. Size of various parts of the body. 5. Color of parts of the body, that is, the skin, eyes, and hair. 6. Weight of individual. In plants, we have the following morphological variation examples. 1. Height of plant. 2. Shape of various parts of the plant, that is, stem, roots, leaves, flowers, and fruits. 3. Size of various parts of the plant, that is, stem, roots, leaves, fruits, and flowers. 4. Color of parts of the plant. such as green, white, and brown color of leaves, stems, and roots. We'll be back after the short break.